Okay, I'm live, I'm broadcasting.
Oh, there
Hey,
it goes.
we may have contact here. It may look like it's going to start. Holy crap. Look at that, guys. Okay, somebody's got to turn the volume down. You got to mute it.
You don't like the echo, huh?
No. Okay, guys, after about 10 minutes worth of Twitch crap, and I do mean crap, it is Wednesday night, so that can only mean TGCT After Dark is coming at you once again. Set my path. Matt's out tonight. He's having some Wi-Fi issues. Apparently, everybody in the country's having some Wi-Fi issues. So we like it rough and see. A.K.A. Mitch is going to be joining us tonight. And, of course, our regular here, Dan the Catcher Man.
Good evening, guys. How's it going?
So we're back on a busy week. Tours are in full season. Looks like Clint Unholy One's over there, and I saw where Ashton was also over here on the side. So anyway, as I was saying, we're in full swing in the tours and everything. So what's been going on with you guys lately in the world of TGC?
Well, we're playing on the PGA. We're playing that Ollie Links course. I think it's really great. It's a good example of how Firm has done it right.
Yeah. He's actually a pretty, he's not a very well-known designer. I've had a course I've actually had to have him do pins on 3 different times now, a course called New Highland Dunes. It's another course that if you're not familiar with it, beautiful course, plays great, definitely worth the look. So, yeah, he's a JLS, I think is the beginning of his name. But anyway, he's a rising star on this. So what's up? What's new with you, Mitch? I knew that was coming. Okay, for the record, I did not beg him at all to be a part of this. I gave him an option. I said, okay, do you have any interest? He's like, well, I'm on the fence. Part of me wants to judge. Part of me thinks I want to design. I'm tinkering around, so give me a few days to think about it. I go back in a few days. He's like, so what all does this entail? And I explain it with him. And sure enough, what happened is, he didn't want to get back in the designer. He got in the designer. He built a hole he actually liked and said, yeah, I'm going to kick somebody's ass in this. It's like, yeah, I'm in the contest, and I'm dragging him in. Come on, Mitch. Come on, man. That is not pressure. I was going to fill it. I was giving you the option because you apparently had a badass hole and course in mind, so I was just giving you the option, man. That's all I was doing. So, alrighty, we're gonna see. I don't know.
There's so much trash talking in this competition. It's going to be great.
Oh, that's what taste does, man. Taste, that's what Taste does. He trash talks everything. Even when there is no competition involved, Jeremy will trash talk it. That's just how he rolls. So, yeah, I was going to say, wait till he has a late night and a bottle of Bailey's and a can of D's Nuts and starts reviewing your course. Don't watch him review your course under those situations. I'm just saying. So, probably. He's been rough on some people in the past to the point of where I'm pretty blunt, but I've been there like shrinking like I just feel bad for this dude, man. So yeah, I'm kind of confused because Ashton just said still nothing. I've got something. Yeah, so, yeah, let me get into Teapot Point, and I will add you guys, or if you're bringing it up, then I'll just make sure I get you on, but we're going to do turn-based. We'll take it slow and easy. See if we can get one of these in under 2.5 hours, so. The last one that I know of that I was familiar with was Compass Point, and I know he's done a few different versions of it. And it's one that I still have my eye on for a possible tour. It's probably more suitable for web, but I have not told the web guys that, so shh.
Yeah, we're gonna keep that a secret.
Yeah, I'm all about secrets when we're broadcasting, so. No, we used that on tour last season, that was like one of the last, that was actually Ola's last course that he actually selected as a course scheduler. Inviting you to the course. And while I'm waiting for everybody to be here, I'll be back in about 30 seconds, guys.
Let's see, we got TGC course review. I know who's doing the show, I just don't know who's running the account. So.
Okay, sorry about that. I should have muted because I've got a 15-year-old dog that she is very adamant about her nightly treats. That she gets at 8:30 and she's already completely jacked up because of the time change. So about the time she's supposed to get her treat, she lets you know that it's time for a treat. So, okay, so here we are. Hey, what do you say, Greg?
Oh, what's up, Greg?
We are doing Ramjet's Teapot Point tonight, and here we go. So, like I said, I usually like his courses a lot. He's one of those that's pretty big about putting trees in your way on almost everything. So you have to go ahead.
Shot here?
Yeah, this one ain't bad though.
It's a pretty easy win for that tree not to be in the way. So.
Yeah. Ooh.
Nice start on the swing there, Griff.
Ooh, you know it. It's going to be one of those nights. I'm going to pre-warn you. I'm 3 glasses of wine into this. I've already had my good round, so we are turn-based, right? Am I away? I guess. Yeah, everybody outdrove me. Everybody outdrove me. What I got here?
I love this setting right here. You know, this kind of drop down into this pin. The nice bridge work over there.
Jump up there, ball. Damn it. Yeah, he usually has some funky greens too. Be careful you land it. Okay, I know I am turn-based. Apparently, I'm not. I hit enable. I guess once you add somebody, does it automatically go? I guess. Right on. You ain't missing much.
So I'm going to put it in the hole here, though, so hold on a sec. I'm only the one that's going to see it, but no, I didn't go in the hole. I'm over there with you. You and I are right next to each other, Midge. Yep. We got this nice putt here.
Yeah. I'm a little bit disappointed. I think I'd said before that I'm finding a hard time motivating myself to play on my actual tour weeks. So we've got the pick your partner TaylorMade going on, And I started out in that first round. I was actually even with you all the way through that round, Mitch, and was pretty happy about it till like the last couple of holes. I just couldn't keep it going. My second round was abysmal. I was so pissed off after playing that. Well, my overall finishing score on that second round is in no way indicative of actually how I played the round, because I should have been 9, 10 under on that round with a double bogey and 2 other bogeys on it. It was crazy. Hey, what do you say, Scarpacci?
Ashton was in the chat by himself.
Yeah.
It's a weird little slope.
Well, this is one that would have to be, if this were to be on
Yep.
tour, would have to be rectified just a little bit. So, hey, Clint shot 14 under, so he's picking me up. So his 14 under and my 8 under that should have been a 9 under, that we'll be in good shape. We'll be in pretty good shape for that. So, ooh, nice win tonight. Booyah.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking, right?
Yeah. Okay, where am I going to go with this one? I don't know, but it's not going to be straight. Nope, grip issues. No, I can't blame the controller anymore. Some nights I'm on, sometimes I'm not. I mean, that's really the way it is. I get on certain times, I'm just straight hitting everything. I hit some nights that you offer me $1 million to hit one straight shot in 10, and no way in hell I could do it.
Oh, right next to each other, right?
Okay, I get to be away again. Hoorah. Golly. I swung it straight once.
This is like real golf though. You're gonna know what your shot is, and then just play to it. Like I hit a little fade with mine. Mine's always just a little off right. Good shot there, Griff, huh?
Yeah, it'll hunt. We'll see if I can convert that into a birdie.
Yeah, I agree, Ashton. I haven't played this course yet, but so far I'm impressed with the visuals.
Yeah, pretty good look to it. He always does some pretty nice rock work. If you like look around the course as you're going around, he is pretty good at that. But he is one that he's classic about throwing trees up in your way and making you some shrinky-dink fairways to hit into. So you do have to watch it. Yep. Yeah, when it comes to my shot again, I'll take a look at it. I haven't done like any kind of review. This is actually my first time playing it as well. So, yep. There's Dan the catcher man. Knocking it close. You are away. Yeah, you got a makeable putt though. Good putt. Yep.
Got it. Good putt.
Good
Yeah,
putt.
good putt. Thank you, Ashton.
Oh, can't see the bunkers because of the weeds. Okay. Yeah, I'm not even sure if he's actually really put much of a sculpt on the bunkers. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't look like it. Yeah.
I know that front one, if you were to just go in and flatten out that front and build in that ledge, that'd be pretty sharp looking. So. Right. Well, and especially if you've been in a contest, you've seen it, man. You know that that's something that people are going to hammer you on if you're not careful. I mean, that's why. Yep. That's one of the reasons why when there were some people talking about the Invicta contest, some of the newer designers, and they're like, I just don't know if I want to be in this because look at some of the names and la da da. But it's kind of like, you're probably going to get more critical or valuable feedback out of something like this than you ever will, because nobody's just trying to be all nice to you in your course threads. You're getting valuable input, not only from the judging, but from the other designers as well. I have no problem when people like Scampy and Taste and Reebduke, if they come to me on my course and say, hey, you might think about doing this a little bit differently or try this when you're doing this, I'm going to listen to that, That's just me. Yep.
Meanwhile, this hole would be really awesome if bunkers were sculpted at all. Like, this is a great looking hole. It's just the bunkers are kind of blah.
Golly.
They're kind of just there.
Talk about a shit shot right here, man. A little bit of a wind.
It's a terrible wind for this.
A little bit. It's an in-betweener. I don't want to loft a 7. At the same time, I really don't want to have to hit what I'm about to hit right here. But let's see what happens. Maybe I got this one dialed in. Maybe I don't. Maybe I can par it.
Yeah, so did I.
Not me. Not me. Boom! Ah, damn it.
Oh. That's the problem with the lofting right there. It rolls out.
Yeah, but I'll live with
Good shot,
it.
though.
My goal was to par.
Shot, though.
Oh, I don't know, man.
Oh, that's a nasty bounce there. Mitch got a really nasty bounce.
That must be on like a big time delay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow. Wow. Well, I'm going to call it now, Clint. Mitch and his partner, and then that Andy Barrel freak that I'm trying to figure out who he is in real life, man. I know he says he plays 8 hours a day, but come on. That dude shoots some crazy scores for being a CC player. He should. I don't know how he qualified for that out of Q School. I really don't. Andy's something. First or second place every damn week, man. Yeah. Wow. No break on that at all. Well, there was break on it. I should say it did. I went left and I hit it and it curved right and then it peeled off to the left. So I thought I had that one pegged, but that was wrong. This is fun. I think you got this, man. I think this is all you. Yeah, for Webb, he might get away with this, but Webb and us, we use pretty similar standards on our greens. He could definitely get away with PGA and Euro on this, but this would have to be redone for CC or Webb more than likely.
Well, this course would get killed in PGA, I think.
Oh, yeah, probably. But you guys are just too good for us mere mortals. Well, all I know is after 3 holes, I'm tied with the PGA guy. So there. After 3 holes, I'll take it. Okay, guys, that was TGCT After Dark. We will see you next week. See if I can have another 3-hole tie.
I just got off playing at Holy Links there, so with the 157 greens and the firm.
That should work out pretty well, though, with 157. Means you're not going to get quite as a rollout. That's why I hate.
Oh, it's great. It's
like when I do my firm greens, I rarely have my speed above 166. It's always 166 or lower. I just don't like doing 187. Just too much damn rollout, man.
It's perfect right there because it just just enough, bounce where you can carry stuff on the green, but you can land the ball on the green and still get it close to the hole. That's what's the beauty of it.
I think this hole might potentially suck. It's good design, but no, there's an optical illusion on this one. I know what he's done. I know what he's done. Hell yeah, I'm in the drinks tonight, man. It's TGCT After Dark. I'm not too far in the drink. I'm like a couple of glasses of wine. It's actually like two and a half.
The last couple of weeks have been a bitch, guys. I don't know about the web tour courses. I think it seems like every week they're complaining about the course over there at the web.
Oh yeah, what they're getting a taste of, a lot of the CCers from last year are now up on the web. Have fun with that. That's all I'm going to say right there. Have fun with that. So what makes you think that being left-handed helps you at all? That's weird. Because the swing is a swing.
Just short. Just short.
Huh. I may have to play around with that. See if that makes me hit straight. I think that's why I'm not on the PGA. I'm playing right-handed. I should be playing left-handed. Would actually like to see on this course if he'd changed that sand color from where it's at right now to the number 13, give it that wider look with the peach hue. I think it would, it'd pop a little bit and just a little bit of bunkering. So I'm actually going to paste this into his. And it looks like he's sculpted into that, but yeah. And those are the hardest ones to actually sculpt, in my opinion, when you're doing those, but. Yeah, if he'd do a little bit more like practice or get some tips on his bunker and everything else, he'd have a surefire killer right here. A killer, I say. What do I got going here? I don't know if that's going to make it up there or not, guys. It sucks.
It can't be short. You end up down there where Mitch is.
Yeah.
It's hard to get anywhere near this hole, so. Ashton wants to know if you enjoyed doing the 19th hole podcast.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's a little bit different. It's sometimes fun to get around there and talk. I just try to make sure I don't come off like being bitchy about stuff, or I have a pretty strong personality. So, as Ola pointed out, I sometimes intentionally talk or unintentionally talk over people, and it's not intended, but yeah. And he's like, Ashton, what are you doing here? You should be practicing your swing. No doubt.
Good try.
Okay, I am away.
Well, have fun with this putt, Griff.
Yeah.
Up and over the hill.
Yeah. Yeah. I see lots of fun stuff happening here. The double break doesn't bother me. I can actually read it. It's the judging the speed, because I got to hit it hard enough to get up the hill, because that's probably a good damn near foot up the hill, and then that 3-inch climb off of it. So.
Oh.
dude.
Almost.
Yeah. Like I said, I could read the break in it, man. It's just the speed coming off that hill. So
Center of the hole until the last couple of minutes there.
yeah. Yeah, it actually ran over the outside lip. It just flat ran over the outside. Nice putt.
Thank you.
That was a hell of a putt, PGA guy. That was a PGA guy.
That's why you're the PGA, right?
Yeah.
You got to put like that on the PGA or you don't stand a chance.
Exactly. Man, I don't even want to do this one coming back for par on this. Crap. Well, this isn't that bad. I'm going to get a little bit right there.
You got that putt.
A little bit right there. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
Yeah, good putt.
Thank you, sir. I was afraid I actually hit it too hard when I went at it. But.
Yeah. .291 par 4, huh? Ooh, downhill over a tree.
With 10-mile-an-hour tailwind.
Oh, this ought to be fun. And there's water all over the place, too. This is a great hole.
Yeah. This is going to be one of those ultimate and risk rewards, right?
Well, you know I'm going for it, so.
Go for it. No, this is just single punishment. This is no lube, have fun punishment right here. Wow. Got it. Uh-oh.
Oh, it stopped on the rough.
Ooh.
It stopped.
Ooh. Oh, man. So.
Well, that was a stock 3-wood.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at, was 3-wood. That wasn't a 3-wood.
Yeah, no, it was a 3-wood.
Bullshit.
No, it was. I'm telling you, I swear to God, it was. You could even go a little farther right than where I went. I think it'd be okay.
That's what I was looking at, but oh, you're gonna make me like crash in the water here. Well, I'm sitting here reading it. Yeah. Okay, so do I go for this just because it is what it is, or hell yeah, I know what I'm going to do. I know exactly what I'm going to do.
You're going to hit the driver and hit a big old fade.
Nope. I'm going to aim for that. No, I'm aiming for that bunker in the back. Holy shit, that was a 3-wood.
See?
He wasn't lying. It was a 3-wood. I couldn't believe it when I hit it, but he wasn't lying, man. Driver ain't holding that.
You almost hit that bird?
Yeah.
I
really thought you were messing with me for a little bit because I'm sitting there looking at visual like, there's no way, man. So I got it up in there and I was like,
you pulled it in the water.
Well, you can't hit the tree with a 3-wood. Oh, it put me back on the pin?
I'll put you back on the tee.
Crap. Or on the tee. Crap. Okay. Wait, this is only an 8-mile-an-hour wind here. So, okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, get in there. Yeah, buddy.
Oh, it's interesting. Since you flew the green, it put you back on the tee, but it didn't put Mitch back on the tee. That's interesting.
Yeah, he hit land before he went out.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to hold this for 5 here.
Yeah. I'm gonna be lucky if I don't fly across and hit water on the other side.
This is another pin that would need to be reworked here.
Yeah,
like.
Absolutely. Yeah, ain't no sticking there. I don't care. I knew I was risking a over par round just for going for that thing. So in a tournament round, no way in hell I was going to do that. I would have laid up there in the middle of the damn fairway and
Well, I think we all would have.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, just a little bit. Well, you did what I was trying to do.
Yeah, good shot there. Yeah.
Yep, nice shot. Just muscle this one in. God, what shot am I on? 6, 7? I watered twice.
Chip in. Playing for chips.
Yeah.
Hashtag play for chips. Oh, good try there, Griff.
Yeah, this sucks. There's more break in this than what there looks like. I already see that. That thing drops off straight to the frickin' right, man. Maybe 2 clicks outside the hole on that. Nope, didn't break at all. None.
Oh, I think you hit it right through it. If you probably hit that a little softer, it probably just breaks in. Yeah, because it took the break after the hole there. The reading rainbow butterfly, huh?
Yes, I was 4 over on that hole. Hoo-wah. I am a champion.
Meanwhile, we got another short par 4 here. Okay, this one ain't drivable. Yeah, that was not even close. That one's a layup. That one's a layup.
Go for it, Mitch. Hit the driver, man. You ain't making that green. I'm just going to tell you straight up.
Yeah, no, there's no plan. No chance.
Even with the minus 30 feet.
I see you later, Eddie. Thanks, man.
Thanks, Eddie. I'll probably get it back under par. I'll probably get it at even par at the very least. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Well, it's not horrible considering it's a short hole.
No, Ashton, you have to stay. You can't leave.
Well, I didn't expect that.
A little too hard, yeah.
Yeah, I went down to a 3-iron at first, and I went back up to a 5-wood because I felt like that front bunker was too far in play. But
yeah, right.
Well, with what should be a tailwind, I wasn't too worried about a heavy rough on this one, of course. Now, wow.
Yeah, that tree's a pain in the rear right there.
Yeah. Welcome to Ramjet's world right there. That's what he likes doing. That's exactly what he likes doing. Okay. Oh no, we're here. We are here. We got it. No, we don't. What I like is I'm sitting in the light rough. I mean, if you look at my screen, I was sitting in the light rough and had a heavy rough lie. That was just fucking fantastic. God, I hate the heavy rough in this game. I would have rather been in that bunker right there. At least from that bunker, I know what I can hit out of and where I'm going to go with it. On that, I swear to God, if I plan on that it's going to be the worst case scenario, ball will fly 30, 40 yards past the green. If I aim like, okay, somewhere in the middle or like I'm not in a bad lie, like it showed on the screen right there, nope. Just nuts. Okay, what am I doing here? All sorts of like bad crap. That's what I see what's happening right here. Let's hit the tree.
Well,
Wow.
of course, you got to hit the tree.
I hit a tree and I got backspin. Does that not just
Oh, yeah.
defy Stephen Hawking's laws
Yeah.
of physics like all over the damn place? Should that
Mine
not
did
have
the exact
killed the
same thing. Yeah.
backspin?
Mine did the exact same
Jeez.
thing. It hit that tree and spun all the way back like that. Yeah.
Good Lord.
See you later, Ashton. Yeah, except that bounce is shitty. That
Oh,
is just
yeah.
wicked.
Hold on. I'll be back in like 30 seconds, guys.
That's a pretty good shot there. Take that up the slope there. Yeah. Isn't that alright? This is just a wicked hole. There's no real way to play this hole. You go for it like you did. You've got that massive downslope over the bunker. Yeah. And the wheel lay up and you can't get over that tree.
Okay, sorry about that.
You pour yourself another glass there, Griff?
No, no, I went to coffee. I had to get the
Ah.
wife. She's actually going to bed early tonight, so the is one of those things. She was running the ice machine on her refrigerator, and for whatever reason, with this headset, when she does that, sounds like a damn bulldozer or something's like running through the house. This is a weird one right here. Yeah, I
Good
can
chip
play it a
there.
little bit better. Thank you, sir. Well, it was weird for me to judge that one because I looked at it, and if I take it too far out right, which is where I naturally wanted to, it ends up missing coming back. So I really couldn't chip at it and go for making it, so I just made sure I put myself in a position to double bogey it. Yeah, save double bogey. I'm all about saving double bogeys. Good Lord, I'm 5 over on this, man. Through 6 holes. Okay. I'm 6 over on the last 2 holes. That is awesome. That is awesome.
Look at this hole. He's got this tree. He's going to get right in the way of the driving area down here.
Yeah, that's ramjet. But
Oh, that's great.
it's a 509 par 5, so he probably leaves you an option somewhere.
I think you can get around it, but we'll see when we get up here on the second shot.
Hey, what do you
Looks
say,
like it's in the
Smurf?
window. Oh, what's up, Smurf?
Yeah, you got a little bit of a window right there.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think there's a window over there. That would be a really interesting shot, though, if that was downwind and not into the wind. It might
Yeah,
be a
no doubt.
3-wood. Yeah, that'll work.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't thought about Friday yet, man. It's only Wednesday. You're lucky I even thought about today. That'll hunt.
Yeah, that'd be
Please
safe.
give you a run at birdie. Or excuse me, eagle. Birdie's a given right there, but a run at eagle, I should say.
I think Friday we're going to put you at Pablo's new course. We're going to play the Black Widow version.
Yeah,
You guys
since I don't have to play that one, you can play the Black Widow version of whatever Spanish name he came up with on that one. Oh.
When you played it today, how'd you do on it? Did you play the Black Widow version or the regular version? Yeah, +1's not bad on that version. Yeah. Definitely good then with that win. 10 to 14.
Thank you, sir.
Good shot there,
I
Griff.
gotta start saving a score, dude. I may not be the best, but I ain't this damn bad. People just tuning in.
He's hustling us.
People just tuning in is gonna think I'm like really freaking bad. Nah. I'm not completely horrible. I'm not good. So, wow. Just hung on the lip.
Yeah, just short. Yeah, you hit it too hard. Just a hair too hard.
Oh no, 4 foot. I do not do good at 4 feet. Holy crap, I'm shaking on this one.
It's a par 5. At least you're not going to make 5.
I know.
Good eagle there, huh?
Thanks, sir.
You broke your par streak on par 5s.
I know, right? I actually did that on the contest stuff we were playing for TaylorMade. Had pretty good luck on the par 5s, on the ones that were actually somewhat doable. But the, oh, nice hole here. 456. You don't want to be short.
Look to it.
You don't want to be short off the T complex or green complex down there. Looks pretty good too. This is kind of nasty because of the way the wind's blowing and everything else. It almost wants to put you behind a tree. I'll stick it over there on the left side of the fairway and get some clearance. Because if you're on the right, it's not going to be fun. But anyways, I was saying I was playing my TaylorMade rounds, and we have the match play for the second round. My damn scorecard looked like a traffic light, man. Green eagles, yellow birdies, and red or bogeys. It's like I didn't par shit. I either birdied it, bogeyed it, or eagled it. Like every freaking hole, it seemed like. Hey, what do you say, Todd?
Hey, Todd.
Todd Driver, got a question for you since you're in here, man. Ashton, I think, said he was not going to be available Friday night. He's like making up excuses about like family and shit. But if you're available Friday night and you like want to like co-host, then you're welcome to like come back, man. We'd love to have you. Clint could have somebody to play with. Otherwise, I'm just going to sit out to the side and mock him. Vehemently. I'm a CC player. I can do better than that. And I don't have to prove it. I don't have to back it up one bit.
And he's just going to point to your 8 on the par 4 here a couple holes ago and be like, that's all I got to say.
We were goofing. We were goofing. I actually, this is kind of like one of those things that I have about all of his courses. I actually like his whole concepts and the way he goes, or the thought process that goes into it. I just think he needs to clean it up a little bit. I swear, if he would clean it up just a little bit, man, he would put himself like up at the top of some of the designers in a hurry. He really would. Yeah. So 77, 187. I should have lofted that a little bit, but I didn't want to end up short. I did not want to be in the front of that bunker right there, so I'd rather play from where I'm at. Did my wind change on me? Because he's like shooting into 8, and I was shooting into 11. Or whenever I first did my calculations, I was shooting into 11. Clint, I have not played new Rye Bay Harbor. I have played the old version of Rye Bay Harbor. It was pretty decent course, to be honest. Nice shot, Rich. Nice shot. Or that was Dan. Never mind.
Me. Yeah.
Piss on it. You're a PGA guy. You're supposed to be able to make those, man. So, He's supposed to be making those all day. Supposed to be putting those in the cup. Still a good shot.
Thank Thank you.
Damn it. Damn it.
Oh, I caught a lot of lip there.
Yeah. That's 2 of those I missed tonight. Usually at 5 yards, man, I stick those home. So I don't know what the deal is.
Wow, that turned a lot left there. Or a lot right even.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I may have to talk to Ramjet about putting this on tour. There'd be so much crying for that week. I just type back, your tears are so yummy. Your tears are delicious. No, there would have to be some work on the greens, but I like the general idea of what he has going on, but some of the yellow and stuff would be gone. Hey, what's up, Raider? Okay, so I got back my 5th hole. I just got to find a way to get back to the 4th. That means I need an albatross. No pressure.
Well, this is an interesting hole right here. What the hell do we do here?
Go for it. You can make it.
So many options. There are so many options on this hole. It's bad.
Options are bad? Or
Well,
none of them are good
every club you
options?
want here. All right, I'm going to hit driver.
No, he actually hit the shot that I was thinking is that, now whether you make it to that fairway up there or not, it's a whole different story. But
doesn't make the fairway, but it's a short hole, so. My initial thought was to go left and hit that left fairway.
Yeah.
But with being straight downwind like this, it's kind of hard to stop anything over there.
That's going to give the best shot into it. It's only minus 3 feet, so 5 iron. Hell, I'll go to 6 iron just to be safe. It's only 326. No, we're going back up to 5 iron. I got it.
See, I was even thinking that fairway that's farther down from that.
Shit.
We bounced through.
Of course. I should have wrapped it around the tree. Yeah, I guess you could go 5 wood, 3 wood over that other fairway. I didn't think about it.
That's what I'm saying. I think it'd be kind of hard to stop it over there, though, going straight downwind like this. Well, he's got. Oh, there's another fairway over there. I didn't even see that.
Didn't even see that one. So, well, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there's your shot. So that's how you play this one. Hey, I'm away. Did you know that?
I didn't even see that fairway over there. I would have gone over there. Yeah.
There's so much wrong with this shot right here. Let's see how bad I can screw this one up. Oh, I can. It's whether I do. No, stop. I can live with it, but I could have made that better.
That's a good shot, yeah.
Should have lofted it a little bit more. It's hard to convince myself to actually loft it more than that coming out of any kind of rough in this game. So
check it out. He hits the good shot here. He's going to have this tree in his way.
Bend it, man. You got this. This is in your bag. Yeah.
The 80-yard, 20-yard fade.
He got that part of it. Oh, just couldn't curve back enough. Uh-oh. It'll live. So maybe the guy down here in the heavy rough had the right idea all along.
Oh, let's see here.
It's gonna run like a mother when it hits. Gonna run like a mother. Hey, flop it. Flop it, man. Flop it. 40-yard flop and D-loft the hell out of it. Nice shot.
You guys lied
man.
to me. You said it was going to run. You lied to me.
Thought it would run. Being elevated and out of the rough and being downhill below that, I thought it'd run like big time.
If it hadn't landed in the rough, it would have. Probably.
You're still going to birdie it. That's a makeable putt for you right there. Yeah. Okay, and a little bit of a twister. Here you go. Nope, a little bit too much outside. It tricked me.
Hard.
It tricked me.
Hit it right through it again.
Yep. Well, my putting's evolving. I've gotten a lot better. Usually I make the majority of those, but I've gotten to where I'm trying to hit past the hole every single time now, because when I try to just touch it and hit dead center on it, I leave it short too often.
Yeah, I did the same thing right there. Hit it right through it.
Good God, man.
Yep.
Phew. Tell you what, I got a little bit twitchy on that one right there. For a 5-foot putt, that that had me looking at it sideways for a second, like, nothing makes me want to rage quit more when I miss a fucking 4 or 5-foot putt, man. Hey, what did say, Patrick? Oh, it pisses me off. Especially when you hit it and it lips. It's annoying as hell. It lips and runs 15 feet down the hill. Yeah.
That's me. Shit.
I thought you were just doing a lot of studying there, man. I know that one was.
I was like, oh shit, it's me.
It was tight.
Well, I changed my outfit. I don't know if you noticed, so that we weren't looking the same.
Yeah, I saw that, but I haven't been worried about it. I just usually look up at the score, and whichever one's better, I know it's you. So the black guy shooting under par. Well, the black shirted guy shooting under par. That's Dan. That almost sounded really bad. Oh my Lord. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, with this shot, huh?
We got it. It's in the bag. Hole it out. Come on,
PGA
PGA
confidence
guy.
here.
Stick this in a hole.
Got confidence.
Put it in a hole.
Loft in the pitching wedge up. Let's see what happens here.
Really?
Way short.
Yeah, I was thinking pitching wedge probably a little bit short. So. Yeah. Hold on one second. I got like a little bit of a lag thing going on here. It's just showing me his ball in the bunker. There it goes.
Okay, so pitching wedge was not the play.
Yeah, pitching wedge was not the play. Let's see if I go 20. I think this is the play. A 7-mile-an-hour wind is what's throwing me off a little bit. I'm not crazy about the 7-mile-an-hour wind, man. Not crazy about it. Not crazy about it. 8-mile-an-hour wind. Crap. Keep on going up.
There's the shot. Just a hair too hard.
It's the club, but tailwind.
Yep.
It's not 122 yards either, man. It's actually 134 yards. And with the 134, you got to count for the 9-mile-an-hour wind. You go down a pitching wedge, you end up in that bunker. It's technically right on 134, just counting elevation, no wind, and then you got to account for the wind. But
Yeah, no, I just played it 120 yards and hit it in the bunker, so.
Yeah.
Well, that's a hard little 150-yard hole there.
Yeah.
All right, I got the buried lie. Go me.
Yeah, you can play it, man. I'm just telling you, Patrick, that when you, like Dan hit 120 off of it, and that's where he went. I mean, it was like way short.
Nah, not quite. I'll take it though.
Nice putt, Mitch.
How does that
That's
stay
still a
out?
nice putt from that.
How does that stay out? Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what I did. I went 9-iron on it, but I didn't loft it quite enough. I needed to shorten it up a little bit more, but I just didn't want to leave it short come out of that bunker. What the hell am I doing here? I've got that damn putting marker aimed way the hell off over there, man. Okay. We can do this. Too hard. Way too hard. Way too hard. I completely did. I had the line that I wanted to and just completely zoned out whenever I was pulling my club back. 4 feet. Okay, I'm nervous about this thing. Whew. Whew.
Good putt. Yeah, good putt.
It's about dead end.
Yeah, I don't either.
Oh, and for everybody that's just tuning in, I just feel like I'm obligated to say that +3 up there was on one hole. So that we were joking around about. I suck, but I don't suck that bad. Nah, I'm just going to have to own it. Do not go for the 4th hole with a driver. It will end badly. It will end.
And I did tell him it was a 3-wood. I tried to tell him I hit 3-wood.
Yeah, but Tace has told me to punch it before too, and I know how that turned out. I swear I heard him giggle, not laugh, freaking giggle after I did it. I'm going to hit that bunker. I'm going for the bunker. Get in that bunker. Yep.
Let's get in the rough instead. Oh, no, in the bunker.
Yep. So 3 woods to play off this one, guys.
Yeah, I hit 3-wood.
Actually, you can carry that bunker over to the left. You can probably carry it with a driver.
You just need to hit a little fade into that all.
Yeah. You've seen my backswing. I don't do fades, draws, and that kind of crap more times than not, man. It has to be just a really jacked up wind for me to do that. Well, that's a shot right there. That's what I needed. I'd have this one dead on. Damn it. Damn it. Dan's showing me the way. I should be learning from the PGA guy right here. Course management, man. But no, got to pull the driver out of the bag.
He hit driver, it was fine. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're actually good in swing straight. I don't. I suck.
Hold on, I got a little bit of lag here. I'm still showing Mitch on T.
I'm showing you.
Yep.
Lagging. You with your fancy slate blue and white New Balance shoes floating above the ground.
Those
He's
are brand
actually,
new. I'm floating up on the ground there.
yeah, he's floating above the ground. This is pretty cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
I cut back up now. Oh, this pin. This pin's not over this much. Just over the trap here.
I already know how I'm attacking this. I'm going from this bunker into the other bunker. And then I'm going to birdie it out of the other bunker. That's how I'm playing this. I got it. Nice shot.
Thank you. Yeah, not much.
I have got 4 bunkers that I can hit this into. I am okay. I am okay. That's what I'm going for is the water. Wait, I got a 6-mile-an-hour wind back in my face. I better rethink this. Um, um,
Are you wishing this ball in the water here? Oh, it doesn't count. You didn't go in the bunker.
I'm kind of pissed about that. I feel like I let myself down, man.
Good shot.
If I'm not bringing bogey into play, I feel like I completely let the designer down on this course. My goal is to always play the shots that nobody else is ever going to play so you really get to know the ins and outs of how a course plays. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good shot there.
Yeah.
That's,
I didn't think it would stick there where it landed.
I was kind of worried about it hitting short there and stopping.
This is Ramjet's course, Patrick. Yeah. Okay, this putt sucks because all the break's down the front end. And if it doesn't take that break right there in the beginning, man, it's gonna fly right past on the left-hand side.
This would be worth some real money in our real game here that I play in. Good putt.
Thanks.
Those sandy birdies are expensive.
What new one? I haven't seen Yeti put out a course in like 3 months. That Green Mountain, whatever.
Yeah, the Green Mountain Yeti, the one we're playing on the PGA here in a couple weeks.
Yeah, they played that last year on Web for one of the things. Yeah. Oh, another one. He's tempting you to drive it. Do it. Just do it. I mean, it's there.
It's reachable. Yeah, this one, you can get over this one.
It's there for the taking.
You can get over that one, I think. We'll find out here in a second.
There he goes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I can get over it, okay. I can get right over there in that bunker. I can get right over in that bunker.
Yeah, I've not played Yeti's new one, that one we're playing. I was kind of surprised to see it show up on the PGA, honestly, since they used it on Web.
There's going to be some courses that are going to get rehashed, but...
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're using it 4 times this year.
Every major.
Every major. And usually 2 weeks after every major. No, that actually only ended up twice on tour last year because that was a week that Eric and I were coming into scheduling. You took my shot, bastard.
That's your
No,
shot,
you missed
Griff.
the bunker too. We let the bunkers down, but the Oceanic tournament, it was already slated for that, and we were like, okay, why mess with it? It gives us one more week to kind of get our agenda laid out. So it was kind of like the modern day politics. We had a transition period, we were trying to make it go smoothly. So we didn't oust the ultra progressive Ola and come in with the conservative Eric and Griff. Yeah, Mitch is on voice. Can you guys not hear him? Has he been playing this entire time with no voice? Okay, this actually maybe play okay right here. I think I can do this. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. Now come on back. Feedback. Trickle down there. Trickle back down. There we go. That's still going to
Yeah, good
suck.
shot. That's what I was trying to do, yeah.
Okay, 1 second. I'm going to mute myself so I can listen to my feed. Go ahead and talk, Mitch. I need to hear you.
I was going to say, I think he wants you to talk there, Mitch. Wait and see when he comes back. I'm assuming the answer is no, since he hasn't come back yet. We'll see here. I can hear you now. You went away for a while. Oh, yikes. Did Griff mute himself so that he could cuss right there and not be heard?
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I muted myself. I had to go find a dog to kick. Son of a... It's never 5-footers. It's never 3-footers. It's 4-footers with that type of break. And I slid my thumb right off to the right. So y'all think I've been joking when I say, oh, no, it's a 4-footer? That's why I've been saying it. I miss that stupid shit. Yeah, goodbye. You want to know why you couldn't hear me, Clint? Did you just see that 4-foot putt? That's why you couldn't hear me. I'm retired Army. I got cuss words you guys haven't even dreamed of, and I said about 6 of them right then. Yeah, it's an amazing phenomenon, man. It's not 5-footers. It's not 3-footers. It's 4 frickin' footers.
Yeah, you like that? I was trying to make sure I didn't hit my little right fade there that I normally hit.
Excuse me, I haven't been slicing or hooking that bad. It's off, but don't try to put stuff on me. Don't put that bad voodoo on me, Mitch. Don't put your bad mojo on me. Let me mute and go check it.
Yeah, good drive there. I was kind of worried about going through that fairway. That's why I kind of punched the driver down. It's kind of. They both checked. Huh.
Okay, Mitch, I got you. Open up party. Okay, go to party settings. Then go down to where it says allow your voice to be shared. And once you click that and open it, say always allow. Yeah, that's very inefficient from PlayStation.
Obviously. Okay. Can y'all hear me now?
Yes. Well, I don't know. Twitch cheating. I've always been hearing you. So, yeah, they got you.
Yeah.
So we are 13 holes, an hour and 19 minutes into it, and we are just now hearing Mitch, or you guys are just hearing him. We've been listening to his dumbass the entire time.
Yeah.
You know I'm just playing with you. I don't think you're a dumbass. So
I'm what they call the uneducated
nah.
white man.
Stop it. Stop it. Oh, you're one of those basket of deplorables we kept hearing about, right?
Yeah. Yes, I'm the one that Clinton hated. Nice shot.
Oh, good shot there, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Man, if I can only do that. Won't happen.
You better. He's going to catch you.
Yeah, well, let him catch me.
You're only 4 strokes up on the 13th. Well, I ain't going to birdie that, so it ain't going to matter. You're going to be 4 strokes up after we get done with this one.
Unless I put it in the bunker.
You're in pretty good shape
that's a
there.
good shot too.
Nice shot. Yeah. I may actually be away on this.
No,
No, I think you're the closest. Yeah.
Okay, tricky little breaker. Downhill.
Well, if you do a quick rewind, you can see exactly how to miss that one. So,
I'm gonna give you a chance here to
if
make
I'm
this
at
another
4 feet, I'm gonna be pissed off.
one. 4 feet coming up.
4 feet. Oh my goodness.
Now he made that one though.
Yeah.
Never a
Shaky
doubt.
hands.
All right, par 5 with another tree in the way.
So we
Two
went
trees
from
in the way.
12, 13 mile an hour winds down to 5s. Okay, I guess that works.
Over one tree, under the other tree. There you
Yeah,
go.
Ramjet does like his trees.
Jeez. Alright, Griff, the sand's calling you over there.
Get out of here. I ain't gonna slice it that bad this time. This time. Yeah, he gives you some nice visuals. He doesn't overplant a lot, but
Yeah.
he it looks like he uses a lot of the natural autogen stuff that comes with it and just accentuates it a little bit. Kind of shows it off. I can dig it.
Okay.
Why do I feel like we're being suckered into this?
Yeah, really.
Where's the water?
Oh, you should be looking for the bunker anyway, Griff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably will find the bunker because we ain't reaching it in 2. Not on this one.
No.
Oh, you almost put it
as
in the bunker.
close as you can get. As close as you can get.
Well, I know where to aim. Well, the ball's above my feet, so it's probably going to go that way anyway. So
Yeah, it's going straight left.
get in that bunker.
You might can reach it. The wind died down a little bit.
Nope. It shot straight left. I was actually aimed in the middle of that
Yep,
tree
in the
right
bunker.
there.
Bunker.
Yeah, I was aimed in the middle of
Bunker.
that tree. Actually had a straight up and down shot, and it still, because of the lie,
Yeah.
between the lie and the wind, it took it over there. So I don't care. It's a bunker on a short
Okay.
par 5. I don't know
Okay,
what I'd
let's
do with
watch the
myself. I'm
PGA
birdie
Pro.
this thing.
Oh, I got a nice fade going.
Woo!
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Woo!
Oh, wait till you see this shot.
Oh,
Yeah, Mitch was talking to the wrong guy off the tee box just a second ago. Woo!
yeah.
Wait till you see this shot. This is going to be fun.
I like it.
Wow.
You'll probably end up closer out of this crap than I will out of the bunker.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to say anything, but yeah.
You're going to end up on the lip of the cup, or it's going to hole out, and I'm going to end up. What's going to end up happening? I'm going to have a crap lie out of that bunker, and it's going to like hit and still roll back on me.
It's gonna have the awesome physics there, the tree with the backspin.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I still ain't figured that one out.
No.
How you actually hit a tree and it backspins off the green. That's awesome. Oh, damn it. I am actually at a bad distance on this. I'm going to be, what, 25 yards?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd rather it be longer or shorter. That's a tweener for me out of the sand. Let's see what I'm sitting at.
They didn't spin near as much as I was expecting there.
No, I didn't put any loft on it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. This has crap written all over it. It really does. No, I'm actually usually pretty good out of the bunkers, but
Back down the slope, down the fairway.
no, we're not going to miss it off the fairway, but
Backspin off the green.
no, we're going to stop it right there.
Yeah, it's a good shot there.
Thank you.
Nice.
Good shot.
That looks juicy.
Oh, par to par 5. I pulled the grip.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Everybody needs to aim to shoot like me. If the courses on tour actually played the way I play them, we'd have some very competitive and low scoring or high scoring rounds. So we would get out of this 50 under every week crap. No, I say that, and I still, when I play tours, I'm usually in the 30s, and I wasn't going to miss that. But
It looked like it went over the hole in ours.
Yeah, it did on mine.
No, it went in. It went in.
It bounced right over the hole. That's why I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I thought we're going to see a meltdown right here. Yeah.
I ain't going to melt down over
like,
this
well, that was the end of Griff's night.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now I'm starting to get how you guys really feel about me. Now I'm seeing. I'm not that bad yet.
No, interesting thing about this course is it only has 3 par 3s and 3 par 5s.
Shit.
We don't see that a lot. But we don't see that a lot out here.
Don't loft that.
No.
For real, I lofted a little bit off of it, and it stopped way short.
Clip that tree right there.
No. So I played it at 148 with a 145, took a little bit off because I had a 5-mile-an-hour tailwind shoot me that way, and that ball stopped way back there. That's crazy. Maybe I lofted too much and didn't recognize it. That's entirely possible.
Yeah.
I didn't think I lofted that much, but that doesn't mean I didn't.
There's a shot. Oh, it rolled out, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. That tree is horrible.
So Griff's shot was short. Your shot rolled out. I don't know what the hell to do now.
I hit it straight up. With that wind, I'm not lying, man. I'd hit it straight up 145, a little bit to the right, let the wind feed it in. You'd probably be right there.
I took just a little bit off of my shot, and it still rolled.
Or go down to your sand wedge, completely de-loft it, and hit that squirrel run around the front and kill it.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, what a shot.
Oh, thank you.
Nice. That's a completely makeable putt right there, though.
Yeah, it's completely makeable.
That is.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah, it's just that damn easy.
It's straight.
Yeah, just knock it in. Just whack it in.
Pretty much. That's what, sure. What would Jim McCarthy do?
I would answer that, but I don't want to create crap. I don't know if he watches or not, and I don't want to take a chance on poking fun at him because I don't know that he would take it in the way that it was intended. No bullshit I'm going to. I'm just joking, Jim, when I say this, but he would start a message on the forum about how he had arm surgery and he couldn't make that putt. It was too far to the left.
Oh, son of a...
And I'm just messing with you, dude. I don't mean anything by it.
Nope. Burn the edge.
I do have to give him props, though. He doesn't play with any kind of charting or anything else. He plays completely by feel and shoots pretty well doing it, to be honest. He doesn't make a lot of the calculations, and he's still really solid A player.
I don't play with charts.
I don't either. I mean, I know the calculations for wind, up and down and all that, but I don't have a chart sitting somewhere saying if I loft a pitching wedge this far, this is where it goes, or a 3-iron this far, this is where it goes. And I mean, some people do it. I'm not one of the people that has an issue with it, because if it's in the game, it's in the game, man. I don't view that as cheating or anything else. I know people are like, well, that's not like real golf. And it's like, well, I play real golf, and I hate to tell you, it kind of is, because on my courses that I play, I walk around with a yardage guide. I got a GPS mode that I look at. I know where I'm at, on there. I know what the greens look like. The only thing I can't calculate for is dead on wind. That's all by feel, But beyond that, I absolutely have aids when it comes to doing that, and that's for every course I play, because anywhere I go, there's a GPS app for the course I'm on.
Yeah.
So that's just me, but outside of that, he's actually a good player, and I know sometimes some people thinks he comes off a little bit wrong on the forums and all that, but in some cases, just because he cares, he just wants to see things be better, and
Yep.
Mitch playing for the hook. Well, that'd be a fade since you're going all Phil Mickelson on us this time.
Yeah. That was a big part of it, too. I seen Lefty play in the Open Championship, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it.
He's one of my favorites, but did you know he's actually right-handed? He's
Really?
right-handed. Yeah, he's right-handed and plays left.
Yep.
Wow. That's talent.
Did you know that Javier Baez from the Cubs is actually right-handed, or left-handed and throws right?
I don't watch baseball much.
Well, that makes you un-American. So
Yeah,
this will be your last time on the show, communist.
Yeah, well. So be it.
Okay, this is a sucker shot right here, just so everybody knows. This doesn't work
Don't
from
do it.
anyway.
Let's
I
go
don't.
in. There's a bunker or water or something. You're gonna go in here?
No,
Go
you
for
just won't make it from that angle, so you'll end up down there in that big
Go
pile
for
of
it.
swamp grass. And if you hit over here on this, you have to be careful where you're at, because a tree comes into play. I don't know that I ever would have thought that a tree would come into play on a ramjet course. Never would have thought that would happen.
No.
No inclination at all.
Crap. I didn't allow for the ball being above my feet. Son of a freaking dude.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is going to be
Right behind the tree.
awesome. This is going to be awesome. Look what I do with this shot. Woo. Just trying to give you guys a chance, man. I don't want a CC player to get on here and show your ass up every week, so make you feel like you belong on the PGA. Completely just playing. Yeah, Patrick says, not a fan of that green complex. I have mixed feelings on it. I like the idea of the raising. The raising doesn't bother me, because if you actually had a tailwind, it could be doable. Because you could drive it further in the fairway, then you'd have that help you. So there is a little bit of risk reward, but I'm not a fan of the right-hand side, only because the one tree that comes into play is almost double punishment. Because even if you put it in that little apron over there, then you take a big-time chance of still being behind the tree. So the ball was above my feet. The ball's below your feet. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's the tree in front blocking the green.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Trees bug me just a little bit, but it's not like a major thing.
It's the same thing. There's a tree on a hole back there, Patrick, that we played. And it was like hole 5 or something, where you just could not get past the tree. Like there was no way to play the shot.
But truthfully,
behind the tree.
if you were driving into that green, if you're going for that in 2, those trees wouldn't come into play. The ball would be on a downward trajectory coming in there. It's just not going to hit those branches anyway. Unless you're about to do what I do, then the trees are completely in play. So I don't know.
I went for it and I was short.
Oh.
Oh, it's out of bounds too, huh?
Is it? Oh, I didn't.
Apparently.
I did not do an overhead to see if that was out of bounds. That sucks. I hate doing that.
That's okay.
Erickson Stone,
okay.
Mr. Lawless, and myself, we're doing a collaboration course, and that's something we were actually talking about today on one of our holes, is whether or not to put out of bounds in, because both of us traditionally do not use out of bounds, like hardly at all. But on this one, yeah, we're probably going to have to put an out of bounds in it. But I don't think people want to play from like 185 yards below a cliff kind of deal. So the one furthest away from the pin definitely has the best shot on this one.
Yep.
Sit down.
Yeah. Nice shot, Mitch.
It did. Good shot.
Thank you.
Wait. I'm back at even par.
All right, here we go.
I'm back at even par
Well,
on
blow it
this.
now.
Oh,
Yes.
no, that just completely... That just messed me up, man. I don't like that.
We weren't going to mention it, Griff, but you went ahead and did it, so.
Well, that sucks. I wonder if I can hit off that fence post. this is,
Pop it on top of the fence post and have it bounce off.
it didn't do what I thought it was going to do. I knew it was short,
I didn't roll
but
it at all.
no. Yeah, it's only 100 feet down. That's a pretty big drop, man.
Wow.
All right, can I hold this for par?
Yes. You can do it.
Oh,
I know.
I pulled it.
On kidnappers, I had to put in OB. I mean, there were some of those shots that were like 700-800 feet down. If you missed it.
Yeah, see, I'm okay with OB like that. But it's like with OB where the hole is here. Like, let me play from that. That's punishment enough. I'm going to be behind the tree anyway.
Yeah.
Damn it. I thought I hit that more than hard enough. Wow. Okay. That's a par 5. We know what I'm going to do on it.
Still beats my bogey there, Griff.
Did you bogey that? Oh, yeah, you went out of bounds.
Yeah, because I hit it out of bounds.
Yeah. Well, I'm just glad I was 5 over after 5 holes. Got it back to even par at least.
Oh, wow. What are you supposed to do here?
It's another great hole here.
What?
You want to know what's funny is that we're saying this, but this is a relatively short course. There's not that many holes above 410
Well, that's
yards.
what I said. That's why I said this would get destroyed by the PGA. It's only 6,600 yards.
Why does it look like 5 wood's too long right there? Oh well. Because 5 wood is too long right there.
Just enough, huh?
Yeah. I looked at it. I didn't want to go 3-iron at it because I wasn't sure that I wouldn't hit that tree sitting right there. I'm not a big fan of trees hanging out over the flight path right off the tee box. So I don't mind if that one's like further out there because then you can kind of like plan around it. But Oh, look at you be all fancy, burning worms.
Yeah, blew off the plywood.
Yeah, I see what you did there.
Oh, jeez. I like the idea behind it.
No, it's a pitching wedge. You got this. You got this.
Oh, I'm checking the green out.
Well, I got you.
If he would just sculpt these bunkers just a little bit.
Well, we're not going to beat 2 hours, but we're going to beat 2.5. I don't know. I still got
2 hours.
Yeah, I still got a hole and a half to
play.
play, man. So there's water on this hole. I can stretch this out another 30 minutes. Believe me.
Good shot there. Look at that shot.
Sweet.
Getting better by the minute there.
Yeah. Crappy SCC players all I am.
Whatever, man. You'd be on web if you actually played. You know it.
No.
Yeah, yeah, you would be too. I've seen your scores. I've seen your scores in relation to what other people shoot.
I know not what you speak of.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's see if I can get this all the way down to the hole here.
I mean, I'm like 3 or 4 behind a PGA player. I mean, that's CC all day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look. See, watch him outdo it. Yep.
So
No,
what's
mine
the
stopped.
what's the over-under on me rolling it past that fence right here?
I think that front left bunker is your spot.
No, I'm in light rough, so I'm good on
Oh,
this.
that's true.
Crap.
Yeah, it'll roll right over the back.
113. That's technically, that's this club right here. I mean, this is it.
Sandwich.
No, it's not. No. No.
Come on.
No.
Come on now. Come on now.
No, I've got light rough. It still shaves it down a little bit. Not much, but.
So you got 102.
All right, here we go.
Telling you.
Not bad. Pretty good.
Nice. Birdie all day long. Ooh.
That's slippery for a 6-footer. What? I can't see my putt. Are you kidding me? Oh.
Oh.
And this is one that's not a good one not to see.
Yeah, because this slip. It's going to slip to the right.
Yep.
Holy crap.
It's not a 4-footer there. You don't have an excuse.
Yeah, I do. I literally cannot see the putt. I can see a fence post. I have no clue where this ball's going. Well, let's try it anyway.
Happy Gilmore.
I mean, I can't see it, so I can make the putt, but I have no clue where I'm even lined up at.
Oh.
I don't give a shit. That's poor. Okay, Ramjet, lose the fence, man. Lose the fence. That's bad. I know that
there's falling over the cliff there.
Well, I guess there's a way to like toggle camera angles and everything else. I don't know it. I've never bothered to learn it, but that sucked.
Yeah, that was crappy.
That for a tour play, that will get a lot of complaints. Believe me, I've had more for less.
Okay.
Nice looking finishing hole here.
Oh. Oh, please turn.
Just okay.
Oh, I see me having fun with this. Hoorah. Forget
Yeah,
it.
11:30, here we come.
I'm killing a squirrel, dude. I'm killing a squirrel. I'm sand wedging, max D-loft, aiming right at that furry little thing.
And of course, if you go to the right over there, you're going to have tree trouble.
Yeah.
Tree trouble.
So
We don't need no stinking tree trouble.
You're screwed. No matter what you do. You can bend it around like Beckham, I guess. So aim right, bend it left.
Are you shitting me? Come on. I saw Mitch hit that in the exact same spot and bounce out. Oh, man. I swear, I give up on this game. I completely give up on it. There's just like no freaking rhyme or reason on this. And a 71 to 84% shot. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Have fun.
Bunker.
Have fun with that.
Bunker.
No.
Not quite.
Ah, come on.
That's one of the reasons I don't really like making my exact landing area where the ball's actually going to land that tight. I like making the area right after that, the rollout area, tight. But that's just a personal design thing. That's not a knock on Ramjet at all. That's just my own personal design thing. I like min-maxing my fairways like we were talking about earlier. I like making them wide, shrink them, then make them wide again. But something like that, I'd probably set my marker about 270 and have it about 20, but then shrink it down to that 15 range at 280, 285, and then bring it back out again. That way you... No, I ain't going to do that on that hole because then I'd have like an 85-yard putt on this damn fairway. It would have gone all the way through the green on that, man. For real, it would have. Okay, what do we got here? What do we got here? What do we got here? Okay, we're going to play a bad shot. We're going to play a bad shot. Okay, I thought it'd roll out just a little bit more than that, but at least it didn't backspin. Crap, I'm probably 4 feet away. Son of...
Yep.
I thought that might have been one of those hidden breakers right there.
No.
Because I'm sitting and looking at this, and I swear it looks like it breaks to the right.
It does. It's going to break to the left then. Left.
No. It was breaking just a little bit to the right. I put it on left edge, putted, and it went in. Trying to mess me up, dude. You just wanted me to shoot over par. I actually felt like that as an accomplishment coming back and shooting even par after that, plus 7 or whatever I had on 2 holes.
Plus 6 on 2 holes, yeah.
So...
Look at that. Look at that card for you, Griff. You had 8, 6, and then an eagle.
Yep. That was actually my round that I just did for the PYP. That's exactly what it was, man. I ended up shooting -4 on the round, but it was birdie, par, birdie, double bogey, bogey, eagle, birdie, par, bogey. I mean, it was crazy. It's like a damn traffic light. Hey, I'm 5th on my friends list. Big Cat Wayne shot 6 over. So, yeah, I'm not last. Evil Empire, he's a web player. He's 4 under. Ramjet, the course designer, is 5 under. Pablo went 11 under. He's a web player. And Burton went 15 under. Burton Cat went 15 under. Hooray for Burton Cat.
I'm 9th on my friends list.
Yeah, you probably have more friends than I do. I'm I'm a snob.
Yeah.
So, overall impressions and thoughts here. What do you say, Dan?
Not bad. Not my favorite course. The trees and some of the driving areas and some of the greens was really annoying. Some of the greens need to be worked a little bit probably. But some of the hole designs and some of the visuals are really nice. So
What do you say,
Um,
Mitch?
I'm gonna go with first and foremost. I would really like to see these bunkers sculpted. If you sculpt these bunkers up a little bit, work on the greens just a tad, and maybe do a little bit more consistent light rough edging around your fairways, that'll go a long way. Get rid of the trees in front of the tee boxes, opening the course up just a little bit. I think you got a winner.
Note to self: when judging Invicta courses, kick the hell out of "We Like It Rough NC" on bunkers. Got it. Uh,
You cannot pick me apart on these bunkers that I'm doing. I'm sorry, you
nah,
can't
I've
do it.
picked you apart on bunkers already a long time ago. So, actually, no, your bunkers have always been pretty steady. I think I pointed some things out. I think I hammered you more on your fairway edges and green edges than anything. But
These bunkers that I'm doing for this course are unlike anything I've done so far, so it's either going to work or it's going to suck.
yeah, well, we'll know in about a month. Um, I think what I take away from it, I'm actually a fan of Ramjet and its courses. I don't know if you guys have played Compass Point, but it's another one that, I mean, it's obviously, I mean, you can tell this one, this course, Compass Point, and Wild Goose Run. He definitely has his own signature style with what he does with things. So I agree with both you on certain areas. Just a little bit more refinement, a little bit more attention to detail here and there in places, and it'd kick it up and take it to different places. And what I appreciate about Ramjet on his course is that he brings a different point of view than a lot of other designers. If that makes any sense. There's just not a lot of what he has. It just plays obviously straightforward. So it's kind of a nice break on that. He gives you a lot of holes where you have to think, you know. So
yeah,
It's definitely a unique designer.
yeah, yeah,
Definitely.
he's definitely got some great ideas and everything else. One of these days, I'm going to end up cornering him into a design contest. That'd be fun to see.
yep,
So, which this is going to be an interesting one, man. We got some people that people aren't familiar with. We got a couple. I think we were talking about this on the last show that like Big Cat Wayne coming into it, never done a design contest before. Guys had multiple courses on tour, but a lot of people have no clue who he is, you know, or even what he's responsible for. But there may be some heads turning on that cat. And then J.W. Fickett coming out of retirement already has his group like sitting there shaking. And saw somebody post today, oh, we already know we're already playing for second place. And it's like, I don't know about that, man. Guy's obviously got some skill. He's been around the block a few times, but you know, there's a lot you can accomplish in a month and a half.
yeah.
And,
I've learned in these things anybody can beat anybody on any given
yep,
day.
we've seen it too many times. Every contest I've seen, there's always somebody that kind of comes out of the blue that nobody's familiar with or anything else. And I mean, a lot of people, man, I'm not tooting my own horn at all, but like the web.com finals, you know, on that contest, you know, a lot of people had no clue who I was at all. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh, holy crap, you know? And, I mean, Ola knew some about me only because I've been friends with Ola for a while on that. So he had seen like Castaways coming out and we had talked about course design and all that. So he knew I'd spent a lot of time in the designer before coming out, but the general population didn't know who I was as a designer. So, and Mayday is another good example. Mayday, nobody had a clue who he was. He came out and won that HB Rookie Design Contest. Pretty solid course, Laurel Run. People were like, oh, okay, this is somebody to watch. And the next thing you know, bam, he had a course that was right on up there with Canuck, man. It's pretty close judging on that. Canuck had a great course, but it wasn't just cut and dry like, oh my God, Canuck's the winner. kind of deal. There's a pretty healthy discussion about that one.
Yeah,
So.
he's what I would call a top-notch designer. He knocked me out in that one, and his course, honestly, I think was better. Guy's tough.
Yeah, he definitely puts out some good courses, and that's what was fun about the showdown. And for you guys that are watching, don't know, Catcher Man, he was a judge in that contest, and then Mitch was one of the competitors. So these guys got to see it on both ends. So Mitch got to see it from the, oh crap, look at these names in here, look at what's coming out. And then, of course, Dan got to see it from the, oh, holy crap, we actually have to make decisions between these courses kind of deal. And there were a lot of those in all the brackets. There are people like, I really don't want to have to make a choice on this. Pablo and Ola, that matchup, that was probably the closest matchup in the first round we had. Well,
I don't know, the Yates and the White Fang. That was a heartbreaker.
It was close, but it honestly was not as close as Pablo and Ola. It really wasn't.
Nope.
That Pablo and Ola thing, it took a minute to get that one figured out. Patrick, we're going to try to do it this time since we obviously don't have some of the parties. You know why I had to cut that out, right? It just became a point where I couldn't keep on going with it. I was not going to subject the judges to that, and I try to let the judges know. Even we got like the new guys that are starting their own show that's going to be on tomorrow night. So by all means, tomorrow night, I think it's at 8 o'clock Central Time. Check the forums for sure. They've got another course review show going on, and that's one of the cats was in here earlier, Greg Fordyce, and Nobleman. They're going to be doing a show. So definitely check it out. But I messaged Nobleman and told him, I think it's great that you guys are streaming. I think the more people we have streaming, the more people that are involved, the more the word gets out, the more people are, actually kind of get tied into the community. But I would be very careful how I approach doing course critiques on a stream like that. Highlighting them is one thing. When you start getting into actual critiques, if you start pointing out problems, if you don't have a very good handle on the editor and know how to use it, then you're going to get lit up by the design community because there's pride that goes into this. I mean, as designers, we all put a lot of work into it. And while we're open to constructive criticism, we don't like to have our stuff hammered either, especially when you're looking at going like, well, what the hell are they talking about, And I've ran into that in some comments on the HB forums. One of my courses, somebody that's really spent maybe 10 minutes total in the design, and designer saying, well, you need to do this, and you need to do this, and and how you do this. And I'm like, you can't do it that way. It doesn't work, man. There's just no way to do it in the damn editor, so I don't know what you're talking about. And to be quite honest, I'm not trying to do that because I'm doing a course that looks like a real course and plays like a real course. So I'm not trying to make it a fantasy style course. I hate to tell you guys, but not everybody wants to emulate Arctic Fury in every damn course that comes out. That's not me. That's him.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I like some realism.
Well, that tends to be my style of design. Even Patrick and I, when we're doing our collaboration, one of the things I talked about that we were going through it, and we've actually found a good flow with it now. But at first, I sitting there looking at it, I'm looking at the terrain, I'm putting holes in, and he's putting holes in, and I'm seeing how it's moving together. I'm like, damn, this is just reading like a fantasy course to me. And we tweaked a few things here and there, and finally got somewhere on the same page with what we were doing. And then it was like, okay, now I see where this is going, and it plays. It's still probably a little fantasy-esque, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. It would just be what I would call an extreme course. For the terrain that it's based on. Anyway, I mean, the point being is that you have to be careful how you approach things with designers. Technical things, you don't have a flat tee box, well, it's obvious. You can obviously point out like, hey, man, flatten out the tee boxes, blah, blah, blah. And even then, you'll have some people that get pissed off about that. I remember Taste pointing that out to Boom Boom on his Taipan course, wherever he had, and he lost his shit. Boom Boom went crazy over the fact that somebody had the audacity to point out that they didn't like dome tee boxes. And, it is what it is. And for you designers, keep in mind, when people are critiquing your courses, is that it's not all technical. Most of it's not technical. Some of it is just what they're seeing, and they're giving you feedback. So take it for what it is. Even if it doesn't fit your vision or concept or what you're going for, just take it for what it is, because golf is very subjective by nature when it comes to appreciation of courses. I mean, that's just what it is. So, it is what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, I actually agree with Taste on that one, man. I wasn't a big fan of them either, but it's completely aesthetic. We all have different tastes when it comes to what we look at and what we look for on courses. I tend to, I don't like a lot of exaggeration in my sloping and in my contouring of my greens and everything. I don't like goofy-ass looking tee boxes and stuff like that. I like, subtle stuff that flows. So that's what's been fun about working with Patrick Lawless on it, is that we have two very, very different styles, but we're finding a way to marry it and make it work. So anyway, sorry guys, didn't mean to keep talking over you.
It's okay.
I completely agree. I mean, for me personally, it's got to have some kind of realism. If it's just completely out there, it loses my interest very quickly.
And it depends for me. There's some, okay, like Arctic Fury's a great example. Some of his courses I actually really like and I enjoy playing, but there's very little he puts out that you'd say, okay, this is a realistic course, His do tend to kind of move towards that fantasy style, but they're still a fun play. Meanwhile, I've played some that are even RCRs. They're some of the most boring damn things you can play in the game. So there's a happy medium both ways.
Yeah, and I agree with that.
There's just some RCRs that do not translate to TGC. It's just part of it. There's been some that I've started on and I've looked at. Like some of my favorite courses, like English Turn in New Orleans. I love to do it as an RCR. And if TGC2 is a little bit different, I absolutely will do it as an RCR. But as the game is right now, it would not translate well into an RCR at all. It'd look great, but it just would play flat. The only way to really make it play like it plays in real life would be to make it firm as hell. And then people are going to complain because the fairways the greens are long and skinny. Most of the greens on English Turn are only maybe 10 yards wide. Maybe. And 10 to 15, somewhere in that range, but they're really skinny when it goes in. Plays great in real life, but not for this game.
Right, it's too hard to hold firm greens and have them that skinny. The ball physics just aren't correct right now.
Yep. Well, and I don't want to build greens where everybody's just chipping for everything either. Even if you put them on medium, with that width on there, you've only got very limited pin placements you can go on it. And then when you do, even then, more times than not, the ball's going to be short or it's going to run through. It's going to lead to a chip, and then you get complaining. So I was just like, nah, let's not do it, and just leave it. So, I don't know. Sorry, I didn't mean to go off on a tangent there. I was really addressing the contest part of it in general about reviewing and, how we go through. And you guys have been on both sides of it, so you know. So, to Patrick, I'm going to try it again this time. I never really, I will never ever tell you guys who said it or who the judges for the courses were. But as a designer, I do find the positive in getting some of that feedback, whether that feedback is positive or negative. I at least try to keep an open mind of what they're trying to say. Sometimes there's a lot of merit in what they have to say. Other times it's just that, okay, I don't see it. It's not what I was going for, but, it is what it is. At least you get an idea of why you're winning or why you're losing, and maybe there's things that they're seeing that if you hear it enough and from enough people that, it's kind of like that whole thing that you don't think you're wrong, but if everybody's telling you you're wrong, at some point you have to realize you might not be right, kind of deal. Yep, I agree.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm the same way, Patrick. I like, to be honest, when I put a course thread out, I appreciate the negative feedback. Well, let me say this. When somebody just types in, that course sucks, that does no good and there's no point in it. But when people are actually...
feedback.
Yeah, exactly. And instead of getting a lot of pats on the back and, oh, that's just great, I have seen designers that I personally do not feel like are really great over-the-top designers that every time they put something out, it's just constant, blah, 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 it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. And I'm like, if somebody was ever honest and pointed these things out to them, they would end up being 10 times better than what they are right now because they're almost there. So that's why when people come to me, and Mitch has been through this, when Mitch came to me and he's like, hey, man, look at this and tell me what you think. I told him straight up, like, look, before I do this, I just want you to understand, man, that I'm not trying to hammer your course. I'm not trying to be an asshole in what I'm doing, but I'm going to be honest. And I'm going to point things out. Some of it is things that really need to be fixed. Some of it's only going to be my point of view and my aesthetic as a designer. And take it for what it's worth. What's that?
It's done me a world of good. It's done me a world of good.
On some things, I mean, like cleaning up the edges of your greens and your fairways and all that. I mean, I think you saw it after that, especially after you saw what I was talking about, and you go play other people's courses and you're seeing it. I guarantee you now that when you go play a course, it's one of the first damn things you notice. It really is. And then you're like, hey, I was there once before. I know what it is. Drop that person a message and say, hey, man, I like what you got going here. But if you just go around and clean this up, it's so much better. But
exactly.
Todd Driver's like, I like it when they're on tour and people complain. I feel like job well done on the tournament setup. It depends. I actually loved it when they complained about Falcon Fire because Falcon Fire was a very, very fair test. Even for CC Pro, it wasn't unplayable. It wasn't unmanageable. You just had to know what you're doing. And it played long, but the wind was right for it and everything else. The greens weren't tricked up. People were just unhappy because they were long shots and they weren't able to bogey the crap out of it and score 13, 14 under every round. I don't care. Other courses I've seen, yeah, I see where the complaints come from and I don't disagree with them. So it is what it is. So, well, guys, we're still going to be 2.5 hours. Yeah, even after all that. Yes! So we only went 2 hours and 15 minutes. Yeah. What do you say, Dan? You have anything else to add, man?
No. See everybody next week. Thanks for everybody for joining us. We really appreciate the company and the chatter on the chat box there.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and Mitch, appreciate you checking in with us and kind of filling in for Stay Puft tonight and being a guest on the show. So what do you got to say, man?
Great course. I really hope he takes that the video that we've given him and really puts it into this course because I really think he can have a really nice tour course if he just looks at this and takes it as constructive feedback. I've had a great time being here. Always great to play with any of my friends, but when I can be on something like this, it's a little bit more special. So I really appreciate the invite.
Yeah, well, we'll definitely be able to get you back in, have you around for some other cast. So absolutely.
I'd appreciate it.
Okay, guys. Well, we're going to call it a night. And once again, as always, appreciate you guys checking in. Always love the feedback over here on the side and you guys being part of the broadcast. That's really why we do it. Makes it more fun. The more people doing that, the more we want to do it. So other than that, guys, we'll be back Friday night, 9 o'clock Eastern time with the Xbox version of TGCT AfterDark. Until then, sayonara.
See ya.